Everything is uncertain and subject to change. What you see now is not exactly the same in few minutes. Emergencies can occur at any moment. Especially you as a chairperson should have a good understanding of it and can be prepared for that. So that you can face any emergency at any time but not urgently. Here are some tips, key points which you can consider in any situation as the chairperson. As defined, when uncertainty is potential, unpredictable and uncontrollable outcome, risk is an aspect of action taken in spite of uncertainty. The best possible solution is prepare for the risk by identifying it. We don't know when, in what form risk comes to us. It can be visible and may not. Currently, we all are facing for such a risk, COVID-19, the global epidemic. It's unexpected, unpredicted and uncontrollable. Entire world is taking a risk of preventing the coronavirus. As a result, the entire world economy has paralyzed. Business world has changed. Many companies are in great trouble of facing to the unseen risk or this challenge. Just imagine if you already prepared for this. If you as a HR person exactly knows what to do in such a situation, how great that would be. Because you already prepared to face for the emergency. This can be done by having a risk assessment in your workplace. There are a lot of risk assessment available out there and companies do it their own. You can have your own risk assessment with an analysis of these areas. So identify, decide on actions, control and evaluate. Identify is basically identifying the type of risk. It can be natural such as earthquakes, virus infections like COVID-19, or it can be man-made risks such as terror attacks, strike actions, and mainly the victims will be the employees. Once identify the risk, then you can decide on actions. Basically, what are you doing? If it happened during the office hours or if it happened outside the office hours. Then after that, you can control the situation by giving options. You can check, are you going to work from home or do you keep an emergency team ready to work? That depends on the situation. Once after all these steps, you can evaluate the overall process, up to which extent the overall process of identification of risk is successful, and you can develop it further. You don't need to be in the office to access employee information. As the HR person, you can be the employee data center. You can have basic information like this. So then you don't need to run here and there searching employee information. It can be very useful when you are working from home during the crucial time and there is no way to travel to office but you are working from home. HR person is basically the mediator between the employee and employer. In any situation, you should have a balanced but not biased view to both sides. Then only you can see the clear picture and take the right decision. We don't know what the situation is until it happens. As an example, with COVID-19, entire world has paralyzed. Economy has down. It's a difficult time for both employee and employer. If you are in a big company with profit, most of the time that company can survive for few months without much issue. But if the company already have problems, lack of businesses, it will be difficult and it will be more harder for them. Therefore, as the mediator, try to balance. In such cases, you can consider options such as cash advances, half salary, emergency fund. It will be benefited and it will be good for both parties to survive in this difficult time. With this emergency situation, nobody knows when things can be better. As an example, most of the countries can be locked down and put under curfew. That's the situation we are in today with COVID-19. Not sure when things can be better. We can do nothing, but we have to accept it. Maybe it will drag for a few months. You may have to work from home. But if work from home also not possible with your company and with your job role, you may have to stay home without any salary. So when people do not meet often, it can impact to their bond. So what a HR person can do is to be their note. You can be their voice. Communicate with them openly. You can have Skype calls, FB groups, WhatsApp groups, and you can have continuous communication with them. Just imagine if one of your employees is a victim. Don't wait till it happens. Have a plan how you are going to manage, how the company can support. You can consider these options. You can provide paid leave, and also you can pay for the medical treatments. And also you can have an emergency fund. If your company has an insurance policy, coordinate with those people on behalf of that person. Whatever it is, things become normal. So you as a HR person should have a plan to face this after situation. If your office starting after some time, then definitely you have to consider on the hygiene factor. You can make arrangements to clean the office before the staff gather, especially the places like washrooms. Also before starting work, you can gather the staff and thank them and appreciate them for their patience. So then it allows them to start work freshly. Also if required, you can continue necessary safety patterns such as social distance, wearing masks, but you have to check how it applies with your work environment. Those are some key points I think as important for HR person or to anyone who handles similar situation. It allows to face any unexpected emergency situation properly. With COVID-19, we all are experiencing it. Don't forget to follow the guidance given from WHO and respective authorities to prevent the outbreak of COVID-19. That's your responsibility as a citizen. Don't do it because others are saying, but take it into your head because it's only you who can save the lives of your loved ones. That's all for today. Do subscribe to my channel, and if you have any important idea, don't forget to share. With Easy Guide to Learn HR, I'm Kavindya. I'll catch up with you in another video. Until then, think twice, act wise, and be safe.